been sensational.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as he'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Up to the 20. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 19 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
Has 9 rushing touchdowns on the season, so a lot of credit has to go to the rest of the offense because you know those big guys up front are doing work. But now the goal is to get to 10. And don't for a second think that the defense doesn't know that. They'd like to do their best to keep him at the end zone in this one.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception. But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Allen. That is caught inside the 5. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. To the air, Allen. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Jameson Williams with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Rams use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. Well, he's definitely difficult to account for out of the backfield, and he makes something happen there with the ball in his hands. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try to keep the defense honest.
I mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there, all 11 guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Watson on 3rd down. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. They stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Josh Jacobs with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. 5 plays there on that drive. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Richie Grant. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. There's Trimble, the tight end. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Watson looks to throw again. Flush to his right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Micah Parsons in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Throwing on third down, Watson. Forced out to his left. Left side complete to Lockett. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. 7-7, our score after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it, looking at a 4th down and 2. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Tyler Lockett from 3 yards out. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a Tyler Lockett touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw pulled in by Woods. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down. On play action, Allen. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So this game, Charles, you know, we talked about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
That pass caught. It's Williams. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That goes for a gain of 31. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Allen. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jameson Williams, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Rams are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returned. It will come out to the 25. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Convert with a gain of 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Watson. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Watson. Incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that's been incomplete when they're throwing it to him?
Yes, he caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. It's complete. Vereen. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Jameson Williams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker. It's on target. And the lead is now 21-14. touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A final shot before the break. Watson, he finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs.
Finding space at the 40. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
Jamison Williams out onto the field as these guys take over on offense.
So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Richie Grant.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Jacobs going to try the middle. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here's Watson. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Watson.
That caught by Trimble. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson, throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide.
And in for the Lions, touchdown.
Tommy Trimble
from 19 yards away.
And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 21. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
And the Rams now coming out on the field.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
And he comes back with one complete.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Throwing on first down is Allen. Completes it to Vereen. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down. On play action, Allen rolling to his left. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out. And now following that last play,
after review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Allen off the play fake. That is caught. It's Williams. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jamison Williams halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Rams have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. And the numbers for the last drive. And he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's big.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's when you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of it.
There he goes, left side. The 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Detroit. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are all tied at 28. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
possession. Now it's Allen. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31.
Allen's throw going into the hands of Williams.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Allen to throw once more. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Lions are going to take over once again with a football. Line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter.
After the interception, here's Watson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
101 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 1st down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Watson.
There's Tremble, the tight end. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd and 8 now. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game.
Watson to throw.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 22-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Certainly some pressure here on Younghoe Koo.
This for the lead and the
final stages. Koo knocks this one through the post. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Josh Allen in the offense now. Down by a field goal, 70 seconds remaining. Their undefeated season, it's in danger unless they can score here as they've got a 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now Allen. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Throwing is Allen. That is caught inside the 5. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. One last throw here for Watson. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. Gee. Crossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread.